Good afternoon, dear children. Welcome to the maths class of Standard 7. Today we are going to discuss about more equations, solving more equations. In the previous class we discussed how to solve an equation, isn't it, children? Okay. So look here, I'm going to solve one equation. That is 12p minus 5 is equal to 25. This equation I am going to solve now. Okay. So we know here we have to do two steps. That first we have to remove 5 from this place, and then we have to remove 12 from the left hand side, and we have to separate the variable only. So first I am I am adding 5 with both sides. Okay, add 5 on both sides. Then 12p minus 5 plus 5, and RHS will become 25 plus 5. That is, here these two will be cancelled and it will be 12p is equal to 25 plus 5 is 30. Okay. Now it is p is having 12 with it. So we have to remove 12 from this place, and we have to separate this variable p. So to remove 12 we can divide 12p by 12. Okay, so 12p, so you can write divide LHS and RHS by 12. So I am dividing 12p by 12 is equal to 30 by 12. Isn't it, children? Okay. Now it will be like 12 and 12 will become 1. Then 1p, that is p is equal to 30 by 12. 30 by 12 we can cancel, and we can cancel it, and we will get as we can cancel it with 2. 6 2s are 12. 1 2 is 2, 5 2s are 10. 15 by 6. Then 3 2s are 6. Then 3 5s are 50. So 5 by 2, we will get it as 5 by 2. So p is equal to 5 by 2 is the answer. Isn't it, children? This is the way to do the solving the equation. And here I am going to teach you another way of solving an equation, and that is by using transposing. That is transposing. Do you know, children, what is transposing? Transposing means changing the side. Okay, changing the side is called transposing. While transposing a number, we change its side. For example, x plus 5 is equal to 0. So I am transposing the number 5. Then it will be x is equal to. That is changing the number 5 from left side to right side. When it goes left side to right side, the sign will change. Okay, here it is plus. So when it will go to the right side, it will be minus 5. Okay, children, this is transposing. Okay, that is changing the side. Okay, well, now if it is x minus 5 is equal to 6. Okay, then it will be like when after transposing x is equal to this minus 5, when it goes to the RHS, it will be minus will become plus then 5. Okay, that is 6 plus 5, 11. X is equal to 11. Clear? And if a number is multiplying on the left side, that is 2x is equal to 10. Okay, so 2 into x is 2x. So if a number is multiplying on the left side, when it transpose means when it changes the side, that is, it is when it goes from left side to right side, here this multiplication will become division. Okay, then it will be x is equal to 10 by 2, that is equal to 5. Okay, is it clear, children? Now if another one, if it is x by 3 is equal to 4. Okay, then here when the number which is dividing on the left side, when it goes to the right side, it will become multiplication. Okay, after transposing, it become multiplication. That is, x is equal to, when we transpose, when we are taking 3 to the right hand side, the divided number will become multiplied with the right hand side. Okay, so 4 3s are 12, so x is equal to 12. We will get the answer like this. Clear, children? So always remember, transposing means changing side, changing left hand side to right hand side, okay, or right hand side to left hand side. Transposing means changing side, and when you are changing the side, the important thing is the sign of the number will change. So here, if it is adding on the left hand side, when it goes to the right hand side, it will be subtracting, and when it is subtracting on the left hand side, it will be adding with the right hand side. If it is multiplying on the left hand side, then it is, when it goes to right hand side, it will be dividing, and if it is dividing on the LHS, then when it goes to RHS, it will be multiplying. Okay, always remember the reverse of the operation you have to do with that. Okay, so this is about transposing. So this transposing we are going to use in solving these equations. Okay, so we will get the same answer if you are doing solving the equation by using transposing or by using the previous way, that is by step solving. Okay, then if we are doing solving the equations by using this transposing, then it will be more easier for us to answer. Okay, so I will show you how to answer how to solve a question with this transposing method. Okay, children, we will solve the same equation which one we already solved by using the step-by-step method. So here we are going to solve it by using transposing method. Okay, so here you have to check which are the numbers we have to transpose, we have to change to the right hand side. That is 5 you have to change to the right hand side, and 12 also you have to change to right hand side. Then only p will be we can separate the variable p, isn't it? So first you have to do minus 5. Okay, so you write 12p here, then you can 25 same as they are on the right side, and minus 5 you can transpose to the RHS. That is, minus 5 will become plus 5 when it goes to RHS. Now 12p is equal to 25 plus 5. So you can answer 12p is equal to 25 plus 5 is 30. Right? Okay. Now 12 into p is equal to 30. Now you have to remove 12 from this place, isn't it? So you can take this 12 to RHS. When you are taking 12 to the RHS, it is already multiplied here. So it will be division. Okay. When it goes to the RHS, it will be division. So we know 30 by 12. We already found 5 by 2. Isn't it? So look, children. Okay. So very easily we got the answer. P is equal to 5 by 2. The same answer we got when we found the answer by using the step-by-step method. Here we can reduce the steps and we can easily find out the answer by using this transposing method. Clear? Okay. So now I will show you another example question. So example 1. Now example 2. That is 3p minus 10 is equal to 5. Okay. We know by step-by-step method we can we can add 10 on both sides to cancel 10 from this side, and then we will divide the 3p by 3 and here divide by 3 on both sides, isn't it? That is the step-by-step method. So here 3p minus 10 is equal to 5. Here you can do, that is, you have to remove, you have to take negative 10 to the right hand side first. So 3p is equal to 5, then minus 10 will become plus 10 when it goes to RHS. Okay, now we got 3p is equal to 5 plus 10, 15. Then P is equal to, now 3 is multiplied with P. So when 3 goes to the RHS, it will become division. That is 15 by 3. Okay. So 15 by 3 is 5, isn't it? So we got the answer P is equal to 5. This is the solution of this equation. Clear? Now let's discuss one more example question. That is 4 into n plus 3 is equal to 18. Okay, 4 into m plus 3 is equal to 18. So children, here in this question, the 4 is multiplied with this whole statement, that is m plus 3. Okay, here you can see a bracket. So first you have to understand that 4 is multiplying with this one. So first you have to remove 4 from this place. Okay, so m plus 3 you write there, and 4 you transpose to right hand side. That is 18. 4 is multiplying here. So when it goes, children, then 4 will divide on RHS. Okay, so 18 by 4 you will get it as 2 2s are 4 and 9 2s are 18. So 9 by 2. Okay, so we got m plus 3 is equal to 9 by 2, isn't it? Now we have to separate this variable. So here we have to transpose plus 3 to the RHS. Then plus 3 will become minus 3, isn't it, children? So m is equal to 9 by 2 is already here on the RHS, and here plus 3 will transpose to the RHS. Then it become minus 3. Okay. Now you can do this. That is 9 by 2 minus 3. Okay. So here you have to take the LCM and then you have to do. Okay. 9 minus 2 minus then here you can understand it is 3 by 1. So make it as 2. Then you can multiply 1 with 2 and 3 with 2. So 9 by 2 minus 3 2s are 6 by 2. That is 3 by 2 will be the answer for m. Okay, m is equal to, so m is equal to 3. M is equal to 3 by 2. Okay, children, is it clear? Okay, so this way you can do the solving equation. Okay, children, clear? Okay, so just always remember, when you are transposing a number from left hand side to right hand side, you have to change the operation. So if it is addition, then it will be subtraction on RHS. If it is multiplication, then it will be division on RHS. If it is division on LHS, it will be multiplication on RHS. Okay, only this thing you have to remember. Okay, then it will be more easy for you to answer the questions. Okay, children, so everyone go through these questions and everyone write these all example questions also in your notebook, and after that you can answer some questions given in your textbook. Okay, children? Okay, all right. So see you the next class. Thank you.